Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I've not got on me shiny frame. 1 second. I had that turned off because we were doing the stream together thing yesterday. Hello and welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. My name is John, and I am back at the War Council, trying to sort out the future of the Inquisition. I've sent some of the team off to do other missions in the while we were setting up the stream. While I was setting up the stream, I've sent some people off to do some of the missions in Orlais. But it is now time to answer the poll. The poll I set up in the Discord last week, or 2 weeks ago. You guys want me to side with the mages, which seems fair because the mages seem vaguely more reasonable, in my mind at least. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Giron Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Kadesh and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Kadesh to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat, while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
Ooh.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me? He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Ooh,
Not
very
this
nice.
again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
I mean, there is a way in. I go in the front door. They have asked for me to go in. It's a trap, obviously.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
That's what I said. Contact the Arl.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While the attention's on Kadash, we dismantle their trap. Dangerous, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
All right, Moustache.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
I confirm. The thing I said I'd do. And apparently we're taking that guy. And he is a Margay. All right. Team. Let's team this team. I hope he's leveled up. Hello.
Announce us.
The invitation was for Mistress Kadash only. The others must wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
Oh, I'm Kadash.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
That took longer for me to realize than
My
it should
friend,
have.
it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks?
He didn't hear the sarcasm, did he?
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Actually, I hoped you could tell me about these Venatori I'm hearing so much about.
Now, where could you have heard that name?
I told her.
Felix.
Oh.
What have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If you know so much, enlighten me. Tell me what this mark on my hand is for.
It belongs to your betters. You wouldn't even begin to understand its purpose.
Try explaining
Father,
it a
listen
little.
to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliche everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
We're playing the pronoun game now.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine? Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
Yeah, very loudly. That was a stealth mission.
Mistake. You should
What? What did you do?
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Okay, oh, no.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we?
Nobody left a
Around,
calendar
see
out.
where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
And what happens if we can't get back?
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
I don't like the sound of that. Dorian, get yourself some new abilities. Immolate. Fire mine. Ah, good. One of you did have the prison key. Oh, it's an aggressive bow. As opposed to all them peaceful bows. What's the... It's so shiny.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
What did they do to you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Okay. He stopped being a problem. Ah, my inventory's full. I hope I can get to a shop soon. Sarah.
No, no, no. You can't be here. You're dead and they don't come back.
I'm not dead, Sarah. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I can believe some demon or whatever.
Oh, for the love of... No one's dead. Alexius used time magic.
Talk sense or shut it. I can't think about him.
Look, we're going to end this and get you out of here. Does that help?
A bit. Sort of. Something should. The day he died, I ran out of arrows making them pay. Then it didn't matter anymore. The Elder One killed the Empress, and then invaded. With a demon army. Demons everywhere. Everything is gone. Or red. And I want them to hurt. You're really here. I'll freaking die to spit in their faces.
Welcome to the party, crazy woman.
Alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
What is the date? I need to know how much time has passed.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
Okay. We've got a bit of an ad break situation happening now, so it's no, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'll do what I can.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Okay, not a problem. I mean, lots of problems. All sorts of problems.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Andraste, have mercy. You shouldn't be here. The dead should rest in peace.
It's really me, and I'm definitely not dead, Blackwall.
I was there. I saw you fall. Alexius' spell left nothing but ash.
You skipped over too much. Look at the poor man. Alexius' spell didn't kill us. It sent us forward in time. That's how we survived.
Forward in time? I don't understand.
I don't either.
You're not the only one. Just come help me fight Alexius, and maybe we fix all this.
Maybe I've just gone mad. If what you say is true, then this... everything I've been through, everything about this nightmare, is a mistake.
I should have been here, but we'll set things right.
Now I know I've gone mad. To set all this right. If we make Alexius pay for his crimes, that's enough for me.
You want Alexius? He's locked in the throne room. Never leaves, guards say.
Any idea how we get there, or to anywhere other than the places I've just been? Oh, shoot.
Feels good to be fighting again.
Can we find something else to hit? It'll make me feel better. we can use around here.
There's a letter. Prayer to the new god. Praise his name, he who has risen from the dark. Praise his name who has striven for the light. Praise his name who has walked the golden city. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The maker never was. The new god is among us. Praise his name. That's comforting. Oh, good. The torture chamber. Ow! Leader of souls.
How did the dwarf learn of the sacrifice in the temple? You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
Why didn't you do that sooner? Why didn't you do that sooner?
You're safe now. Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
On the wheel.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the...
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
Madness. This is Sparta?
The breach hits!
Everywhere.
I've forgotten what the sky was like before.
Oh, good. See, this is easier. Oh, close the rift. Wibbly 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 wibbly. That felt a bit Scooby-Doo.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
That sounds ominous. Like both the sound I'm hearing and also the thing that she just said.
Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. We'll look at it later.
Close the wibble. Oh dear. Oh, your loot fell under the ground.
It didn't look like that before.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Okay, everyone, split up and look for clues. Good start.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly. Block them from coming up the stairs!
These guys like Samite.
Damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
As you can see, it's going very well, this stealthy infiltration into the castle.
Close, don't you think?
Get that enchanter!
Aren't you cute in your little pool of guts?
Where am I going? Up. Still up. Oh. Jeez, these red lyrium crystals are getting everywhere. Acquired schematic wave blade. Sarah, get this open for us.
They're distracted, worshipping their Elder One. Take them down before they see us.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Okay. Sorry, just gonna... Just gonna do that, I guess. So we want to go down here. Ah, and then over here.
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son. But it means nothing now. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
What? That was not how we do bargaining shit. Woobity 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 woobity. doing timey-wimey stuff.
Victory is impossible. He is the one who destroys me. Your death will be my apology.
Damn it.
Victory is impossible. The Elder One destroys foes.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now! The Elder One.
There's a reason they won. We'll go on ahead. Take out as many as we can. Liliana, you're the last line of defense. Give them what you've got.
We'll make this count.
The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows. Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die!
You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
No one fights well for their captors.
After this, stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
Alistair.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
In your heart shall burn. Meet in the war room when ready. The war room, which is the other end of this hall.
You built for them the golden... The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your...
Let's see how things went with these.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
I very much enjoyed your soiree and I hope to see you in the summer cottage for our picnic luncheon next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. More reasoned heads will prevail. This foolish gossip will come to nothing. It is done. I only needed a few examples. Clerics who both spoke against the Inquisition and had unsavory secrets that they were desperate to keep hidden. One even attempted to kill the agent who spoke to her, and the agent was forced to kill her in self-defense. That went further than I would have liked, but may stiffen the Chantry's resolve to oppose us in the long run, but for now, they are cowed and can be counted our political allies. A present for Bianca. Liliana heard your little birdies have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me walking by with my Bianca and struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Formari mage named Provident who had an idea for improving the precision of siege engines and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca. Then he got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion, and I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for Provident or his designs? Obviously, I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she doesn't like it when her daddy She does like it when her daddy gets her new fittings.
Let's see what we have.
At your service.
To the leaders of the Inquisition, the death of so many good souls at the Temple of the Sacred Ashes is a tragedy compounded by the frenzy of posturing that has taken place in the race for Divine Justinia's successor, which all too frequently uses the University of Orlais as a scapegoat for the ills, perceived or real. Considering your recent cowing of these clerics, the university is hoping you might see your way to protecting us from their rhetoric. Such a partnership could be beneficial for us both. We have research, magical as well as mundane, and we'd be pleased to share in exchange for aid in these trying times. Few soldiers stationed at the university, along with some mercenaries, should be enough of a demonstration to support to deter Chantry attacks.
To work?
Meanwhile, in Ferelden, join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once and for all. Recommended 8 to 11. I think it's a little early, but this feels like something that might take some time. And I don't want to go too late with this. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I shall try to remember to make a note that we're coming back to In Your Heart Shall Burn. Or doing some side quests. And I'll have a word with the people that know the game a bit more than I do to see what I should be doing. But we've sent off some people for other missions. I'm gonna hit save when I can. There we go. And I'm going to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. We have a Discord and a YouTube that you can find to chat with us about the games we're playing and catch up on our previous games. as well as a website, finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to catch all of the things we do. It's a really nice website, if I do say so myself. We also have... what was the other thing we have? No, those are all the things we have. Let's have a look at the upcoming streams. Tomorrow night, myself and Jen are going to be starting a new modded Minecraft series with our midweek Minecraft series. We're going to be starting up a Direwolf 21.21 mod pack with a mod pack that's going to last us for quite some time. We're thinking 9 months to a year at least. And we're going to get some new people joining us as well. Not tomorrow, but starting soon. Friday, the Golden Tooth and the Shattered Obelisk continues as the group face the haunted horrors of the Crypt of the Talhund. On Saturday, the Council of Tamrinnor reconvenes to discuss the deities, the holy days, and their commandments. On Sunday, Rime of the Frostmaiden continues as the group have made their way into the caverns of hunger beneath the Reghead Glacier, and now face whatever it is that the Frostmaiden has kept secret for so long. And then Monday next week, Satisfactory continues as I continue work on oil and making the oil plant look a little nicer, and Michael continues work on iron as long as he doesn't get distracted by other things. We'll see how well that goes. For now, let's see who is live for us to raid into. Let's raid to Kaida. We haven't raided to Kaida Wraith for a little while. And they're back from their vacation, so let's raid into the Kaida Wraith. Let's not raid into Kaida Wraith. We are unable to do so. Let's raid into Zombie. We're going to raid into Zombie Workshop. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.